Hi everyone, today's video is all about a freebie giveaway, so stay tuned to see how you can download your free printout. But if you haven't got a printer, I'm also showing you how to layer up and work on tags to make them look a bit more 3D. Layering up, that's making me think of the winter, which is coming very soon. Now this is the printout I'm talking about. I've designed them to be Mixedmedia background tags, and I thought they'd be useful to you in so many projects, and I'm going to show you how I'm using mine with my art journal. They're already layered a little bit with colour and tea stained images, sort of the burnt orange and this turquoisey bluey green, and there's some script over the top. They could be easily used on their own, but I'm going to add some more layers to mine. Now I've been looking through my stash at how I've layered tags before with butterflies and different images and numbers, and I thought, and also I've got these cluster packs, and I thought I might use some of those images to decorate these. So I'm going to see what I've got there. As you can see, I've cut out quite a few bits here. And they're useful. I don't print them all out at the same time, but I only print out what I need, and I haven't got them hanging around for months on end on my shelf. So I've cut a few things out, a few words, some numbers, and I thought I'm going to play around with these. That says contemplate. I'm going to stick these on card, maybe that one there, maybe a butterfly on one of them. And so that they'll stand up something like that. So this is just on printout paper, so I'm going to add this to some card and then cut them out, and then also add these bits to card, and then I'll come back and we'll stick them on, see what they look like. Now I've stuck these on a cereal box, so with the cardboard side up on the back. I'm just going to cut around the edges. I should put my glasses on for this. The images on here are photographs that I've taken of wallpaper, and then I've put colour on them, and then just layered them up a little bit on the computer. So just cut that down there a minute. So I'm going to carry on cutting all these out. I've put the other bits on cardboard. I even cut out one of the words that comes on the printout, Mixedmedia, and I thought I might be able to use that on something. So I'll carry on cutting those out, and then I'll come back and show you what I'm going to do with them. Okay, I've cut them out, and I'm in the middle of just inking up around the edge. You don't have to do this, but I think it gives them all a bit more definition. I have put a line around the tag, but if you're not too close to it, you can see a little bit of the white. So I like to ink up. You could use different inks. And I'm also doing the words, inking up around these. You can see how it changes the look. And I think putting these on card make them stand out quite a bit more. As you see on these clusters, I'm going to link this video below. Some I've put on card and some I haven't, but because there's so many layers there, it really makes it all look a bit 3D. So I really like that. But I haven't inked around many of them. I think because I was doing so many, I left some of them. Right. And what I think I'm going to do on one of them is put some lined paper on the back and make it a gratitude tag, so that I can write something on the back there and put in my journal. I think it'll have to be the large one so I can get some writing on there, or the square one. I'm going to carry on inking up here. And then we'll arrange them on the tags. I've also got these butterflies, which I'll do as well. Okay, I'm going to go for a torn look on this tag. There's a little bit of an edge to it, or maybe not. What do you think? Yes, I'll try a torn look. So if I just roughly keep these little bits because they're quite handy to have for layering up. Mind you, you can overdo keeping all the bits and end up with a box, and then you forget to get it out. Just tear around there a little bit. That'll be alright. I'm going to ink that first and then stick it down. And then also I'll add something to the back there. I'm going to do the fronts first. So on my gratitude tag, I think I'll put this word contemplate about there. Get the tags out here. might just cut that off. And then, or I could put that on the back of that one with that. Okay, well, I'll stick those down. I may change my mind during the sticking process, but you'll see when you come back. Well, it took a level of contemplation, as I've written on here, but I just wanted to get the layering right, and I was taking my inspiration from these, so I've used a few more labels and things on them. I've got a specimen label on that one, and on the back I placed the little lined paper and some more ephemera on there. So that's my gratitude tag. I'm very pleased with that one. And then the little piece of mixed media that I took off the printout, I've added some lace on there, and I thought that went quite well with the, quite nicely with the image. And I'm thinking of putting some of this string with a hole there to punch a hole through there, and I put 3 layers on there, the memorandum, and this one with a little butterfly and a number, like a specimen number. And I really like how they've turned out. I thought I might put this coloured string on one of them, but I'm going to leave them for a little while just to live with them like that and see how I feel. So I hope you'll go and get your printouts, and it'd be lovely to see what you do with them. And of course you can print them out hundreds of times and do all sorts of different things with the layering, or just stick them in your art journals. I've got my art journal here, and I could easily place these lovely tags in there. Or on a plain piece. That would look very nice too. So do go ahead and join the Substack newsletter and get yours. And I'll see you again next week for another Crafting with Me with fabric and paper. Bye for now, everyone.